Yo, chat, we have this one too, bro. 15 most dangerous people in the world.
They're scary.
They are scary.
Some people are nice, like me. I'm nice.
Okay.
I swear, I didn't mean to kick that dog.
Qasem Soleimani has been killed.
But other people, they're scary. They're
Damn, bro.
not safe to be around.
Like who, nigga, like who?
You might even go so far as to call them a danger to be in the company of. These are the most dangerous people in the world.
Let me guess. Pablo Escobar. Who is this? They will say, no, not Gaddafi. They will say Osama, I know. Pablo and Osama, bro. They will say Pablo and Osama, bro. Those two. I know those two, bro. Pablo and Osama.
Number 15. Martin Ford.
Martin Ford.
Martin Ford is not a
Damn, bro. Look at
dangerous man because he's a serial killer or anything like that. He's not
Okay.
even a bad man. He's
What?
dangerous because if you were to get into a disagreement with him, you'd likely always come off second best.
what? Hold on, chat. Hold on.
Serial killer or anything like that. He's not even a bad man. He's dangerous because if you were to get into a disagreement with him, you'd likely always come off second best. Martin
Nah.
is not
Who is arguing with this nigga, bro? Look at him, bro. Just by looking at his face, bro. Who is actually arguing with this nigga, bro?
called the
That-
Hulk
that-
or the
These are death sentence, bro.
Nightmare for
That's
no
a fucking death
reason.
sentence.
The Birmingham, England-born man is a bodybuilder, fitness expert, and actor. He maintains a strict diet to build muscle, including white fish, green vegetables, chicken breasts, oats, and egg whites. This all helps in building the massive muscles you see on him today.
Okay,
Martin isn't
okay.
just muscly, though. He's just huge in general. He's
Okay.
6 feet 8 inches tall, weighs
6 feet
286
8.
pounds or 130 kilograms, and going to the gym is his hobby. Imagine exercising for fun. He does sound dangerous.
If you haven't got the right genetics to become a top-class bodybuilder.
But if Martin looks familiar, it's probably not because you've seen him at your local gym or in a
Okay.
dark alley. He has
Okay.
acted in many popular films like Accident Man, Kingsman, The Golden Circle, and
And
Red
Boyka.
Con 1.
Okay,
Martin
okay,
is
okay,
basically
okay.
a man of many
Okay.
talents, and
Nah,
probably not
Bro, I want to see them. Real, bro.
nearly as dangerous as
What?
he looks.
Who's this, bro?
Like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
Now it's time for the odd topic. There's no denying it.
Yeah, bro.
Esteban Carpio
Chat, who's this, bro? I've seen this nigga a lot of times on TikTok, IG, on posters, bro.
is
is-
one of
is
the
this-
most dangerous.
Hold
When
on.
you're sleeping.
After,
Now it's time for the
Oh,
odd
time.
topic. There's no denying it. Esteban Carpio is one of the
Esteban Copio.
most dangerous men in the world.
Okay.
Born in 1978 in Massachusetts, he's currently
Look at, bro. Why are they covering his mask, bro, like a dog, bro?
locked up for taking the life of police detective Sergeant James L. Allen. He's serving life without parole. But that's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes
What?
to this guy. He also took the life of an innocent 85-year-old woman. It was actually when he was being questioned for that murder that he took the life of James L. Allen.
Wow, what the?
But that's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this guy. He also took the life of an innocent 85-year-old woman.
Okay.
It was actually when he was being questioned for that murder that he took the life of James L. Allen. The detective
Damn, bro.
sergeant was questioning him when Carpio snatched Allen's gun, shot him twice, and then leapt from a window. On June 27,
Damn.
2006, he was found guilty of both murders. His insanity defense rejected. As always,
But
comment
chat-
down below with the hashtag.
That does not explain why he's being covered his mouth like a dog, bro. I thought he bite somebody, bro. Look at this. Bro.
and then leapt from a window. On June 27th, 2006, he was found guilty of both murders. His insanity defense rejected. As always, comment down below with the hashtag OddTopic and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen.
Okay.
With that said, let's keep things moving. Number 14. Paula Broadwell. Ask the monthly American magazine called Wired, and they would tell you that Paula Broadwell
A lady chat in this. Bro, these are the 15 most dangerous people in the world, and there's a lady, bro. That we cooked,
is
bro.
one of the
We
15
are
most
cooked,
dangerous
chat. We
people
are
in
cooked,
the
bro.
world. They said as much in an article back in 2012.
Damn.
That has put duty on our country and his service to the nation above his family.
We think that's a little harsh, but we'll explain why they believe that's true. You'll
Okay.
soon form your own opinion and probably come to the conclusion that it's not all that accurate. They said she managed to bring down a CIA director, stall a top general's career, and send several federal agencies into a frenzy. When you hear that, you probably think she pushed a big red button of some importance.
Okay.
But all she did was have an extramarital affair with a retired 4-star general, David Patriots.
Man's weakness, bro. That's man's weakness, bro. That's our weakness, bro.
Federal Intelligence
For real.
Agency. She co-authored his biography, All In, The Education of General. Did was have an extramarital affair with a retired 4-star general, David Patriots,
It had
who was
to
the
be a
director
nigga,
of
bro.
the Central Intelligence Agency. She co-authored his biography, All In, The Education of General David Patriots, at the time that he was the International Security Assistance Force
Nah.
Commander. The
Nah.
FBI then discovered that she was having an affair with him, and he resigned as the CIA director when it all came to light. So she's being called dangerous because she managed to bring someone with a high ranking to their knees. But if I'm not mistaken, it takes two to tango. Am I right?
It's like
Number
two to tango.
13. Cody
Takes two to
Wilson.
tango.
Cody Wilson looks like an everyday guy, and he
Okay.
is an everyday guy. That's what makes him quite dangerous. This one ordinary man has the potential to turn gun control on its head, and we don't think that's a good thing. He's responsible for manufacturing the very first functional 3D printed firearm, and it's a
You.
first functional
You-
3D printed firearm, and it's a firearm you don't have to register while still operating within the guidelines of the law. That could spell disaster for gun law advocates and just everyday people who, don't want to get shot. He and 8 contractors work at 12 stations assembling all the hardware like chip guards, couplings, bearings, and ball screw blocks.
Our first really successful step from our first test.
He buys
Yo.
stocks, sights, and barrels online, but he creates the rest of the gun pieces with computer-aided design and 3D printing. Cody manages to exploit the law that
Yo.
states if the lower receiver is 80% complete when somebody acquires it, they can make the last cuts, attach it to other parts that they have purchased, and have an unlicensed gun. Now, that is dangerous.
That
The
is
worst
dangerous,
part,
bro.
he has sold thousands of them.
You are cooked, bro.
Number 12. Nicola Basilet. Nicola Basilet is not a household name, but it really should be. An anti-Islam
Okay.
film he produced led to a considerable number of anti-American protests that resulted in several U.S. schools, businesses, and missions being set alight and dozens of people dying in the Middle East during protests.
Okay.
All the punishment he received was a year in prison and 4 years of supervised release for probation violations unrelated to the film he created. A judge in California handed down the sentence that actually stemmed from a fraud conviction in 2010. He had served nearly all of a 21-month jail sentence for it, which involved him opening around 60 bank accounts to carry out check fraud and using around a dozen aliases. But he didn't use his time in jail for good. Instead, he spent a lot of his time reading the Quran to find ways to criticize Islam. When he was released, he wasn't allowed to use computers or the internet for 5 years without first consulting his
You. Shut. Oh.
probation officer. Even though he didn't put and using around a dozen aliases.
that's
but he
dictatorship,
didn't use
bro.
his time in jail for good. Instead, he spent a lot of his time reading the Quran to find ways to criticize Islam. When he was released, he wasn't allowed to use computers or the internet for 5 years without first consulting his probation officer. Even though he didn't put his name on the film, US authorities somehow discovered it was his, but didn't say whether he had posted it to the internet or not.